coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots.
Welcome, your 2026 New England Patriots.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL. Now the runner-up in last year's Heisman race, Ashton Genty. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Brady. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. That's
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Panther first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Johnny Munch, touchdown Carolina. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's White. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Patriots first down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
On play action, here's Brady. Have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and
10. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Olsen. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 22.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Short game there, down to the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's in! Johnny Munt. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. They'll begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Brady to throw. This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Here's Brady. And caught left side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Deshaun Hand in on the tackle. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Brady. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Brady set to throw. This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
The 33-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
From the 25, here's second down and 2. Now Gibson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's White. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To the air is Brady. They drop this underneath to White. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On third down, it's Brady. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
1-yard line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
Gibson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. From a little further back, here's second and goal. To throw is Brady. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
Javonte Williams. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal. Brady looking to throw. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Patriots 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
From the 31, here's second down and 3. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
You got to find a happy medium as a quarterback between knowing when to extend the play and just knowing when to go down. In this case, the defensive tackle gets there in a hurry. He puts an end to this play before it even gets started.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Here comes a return, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after 1, 14-3 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. Carry now for Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right off the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Moss in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a Patriots.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll set up the screen for Gibson. And is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain there of 21. First down, New England.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Here's second and 2. Back to the air one more time. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. And the Patriots are back within 4. It is 14 to 10.
14. Patriots 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Munt. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Second and 11. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Good out the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want back. back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
The Patriots offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is Bourne. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Brady. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
The slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Gibson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Brady. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
To throw, it's Brady. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
To go.
Brady to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage, and he's picked up and thrown down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air is Brady. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. Until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
For a Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
He'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina first down.
Carolina.
He'll look to throw. He completes it to Marshall. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
To go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Brady looking to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson.
Brady's pass complete to Ashton Genty. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Brady. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Patriots
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Open man there, it is Boyd. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Brady set to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. New England going to take their second timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Stay tough, boys. Stay tough.
2nd and 10. To the air one more time. They'll set up the screen to White. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Third down and 9. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats are back within a point. It's 14-13.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So, Dave Canales will bring in the field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
12. First down, Panthers.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line.
It's a loss
No
of a
gain.
yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Receiver is Marshall. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Give on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Panther first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At the 27.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 14.
It is 3rd and long. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's got another one. Johnny Monk. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it, and the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
24, Patriots 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Drive begins with a run by White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Brady. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Paid for this? That was terrible. You can do better. Awful.
Patriots ready for the punt. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now he takes off, And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers tack on one more to their lead.
Patriots 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Brady. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Back up to 27.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Brady to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
Here it is on 4th down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Johnny Munt, touchdown Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers are able to extend the lead.
38, Patriots 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Patriots offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To the air is Brady. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Javonte Williams. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Brady. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Brady to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Extra point attempt, still to come. He knocks it through, and the Pats are able to cut into the deficit.
Panthers 38, Patriots 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Moving the tight end right. They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10.
Shift! Happens up!
On the ground, this is White. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Brady. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Brady set to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Goal to go.
Gibson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here comes the jet sweep. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Give up the middle, and he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, marking at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6, brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. Now, faking the give. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He'll get this out to his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. This one into the hands of Marshall. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's another.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll step up and run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll run here with Gibson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
The play brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. Wells, another catch for his favorite target.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Carolina. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Panthers 52, Patriots 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Gibson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, it is 2nd and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Brady. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Patriots 34.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Run on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.